My name is Jose Mañez. I'm Assistant Controller at Total Finance Car Outlet. We use Avid Invoice as well as Avid Pay, and we are in the retail car and financing industry. I would have to say that the top benefits for using Avid have definitely been efficiency and time savings. In terms of efficiency, we have something from start to finish that is completely consolidated and enables us to follow the invoice from start to beginning, beginning to end, and be able to know where it is in the process. And it's a very fluid process. So we have, once an invoice is received by the system, we have people that have access to it instantaneously, as well as the ability to get the invoice along the way approved, paid in a very, very timely fashion. So instead of an invoice sitting around and taking potentially weeks to be approved and paid, it's down to days. And then also time savings in terms of centralization. We have everything at one location. The time savings for not only us as accounting professionals, but for all our departments has been very significant. Instead of spending so much time reviewing invoices, they can spend more time looking at other ways to add value to our company. I would say that the percentage of time that's been saved has probably been at least 50% or maybe more. So tasks that used to take us, maybe 3 to 4 hours are cut in half, 1.5 to 2 hours. Again, we're not pushing around a bunch of paper. We're not scrambling to find out where an invoice is. Our accounts payable team knows where things are at all times because of the centralization that the system offers. And then in terms of other savings, not only regular, but we do month-end reporting. So with the manual process, we were spending much more, a lot of time looking to see where we are with our invoices. A lot of overtime, a lot of late nights, but that has been reduced significantly with Avid because we have instantaneous access to information. So we've had savings in several different areas. Definitely for labor, we've saved over $40,000. We used to have not only our accounts payable team, but we would have to have support staff because it was a manual process, an intern, additional part-time staff, and we've been able to have a lot of savings in that area. And then in terms of paper, it's been incredible because we save with paper invoices. We no longer have paper invoices. We no longer use envelopes. We no longer use file cabinets. So you're talking upwards of at least $5,000 to $10,000 a year of not having to spend on those type of things. Well, as a finance professional, what has helped me with has been primarily in two areas: transparency and then time savings in terms of value that I can add to the company. In terms of transparency, I have a lot more ready access to information. I don't have to rely on my accounts payable team to look something up in the system. I don't have to interrupt them. So it's a much more fluid system. I have instantaneous access to information at my fingertips, which helps me in a lot of decision making, not only in the invoices we have, but I can look at the system as a whole and look at our AP process and evaluate, see how we're doing and how we're running things and are we running them efficiently. And then in terms of time savings also, I can do a lot more analysis. I can spend time looking at vendor cost, shopping around, and seeing are we using the maximum savings from our vendors. Instead of the day-to-day function of constantly looking to see, do we pay this vendor or not, I can look a little bit more at a broad picture. My advice would be to ask yourself a question: is your accounts payable system giving you the maximum benefit? Is it giving you everything that you need from start to finish when you have an invoice, when it's received, approved, and paid? Are all those things running in a very fluid way? I would probably venture to say that for most people, if they're using a manual system, it's not doing that. And Avid can give you a great solution from start to finish, from receiving the invoice electronically to managing and approving it, all the way to paying it, and then even a step further to data management and data warehousing. It's a complete product, and it really has revolutionized our business and kept us competitive.